Hello YouTube vintage stereo restorers and collectors. So I put this KT1000, I know I made quite a few videos on it, but just don't get them that often. And I repainted the cover. Even though it had been repainted once, it had a lot of bangs and scratches since I redid it. It makes you wonder what happens to these. You know, like I say, I sold this one in 2014 and it was really looking nice, just like it is now. I'm just going to turn it on so you can see the lighting. I get it back and there was like an outline of a coffee mug. There's scratches, or like, I don't know. And it wasn't a giveaway at the time either. It went to a Toronto stereo store actually. And then the person I bought it from said they got it from a flea market. So you gotta wonder where it's been. But anyway, all I know now is it's been re-cleaned up, completely recapped. All the noisy C458's gone. An LED for a stereo indicator. But I kept the analog lighting. I found it, if you put LEDs in here, LED fuse lamps, is almost overwhelming on the small dial. But that's very nice. It wouldn't be hard to, you know, change that if you wanted to. It's funny, I put the lid on, screws in, did a final test on it, and the first song I hear is Boston More Than a Feeling. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute, this takes me back. My dad had a Marsland tuner, the famous Marsland brand, famous Canadian brand, and it was this same size, 1967 model solid state tuner, compact tuner. And I remember sitting at it, can I listen to your stereo? Is your homework done? You know, yes, my homework's done, Dad. Okay. And I actually bought a pair of headphones so I could listen to the music I wanted to on the rock station. And I just remember one evening turning on this little tuner and hearing More Than a Feeling. I'm like, what is that? That is so good. And it would have been, you know, I would say 6-7 months after it came out, so sometime in 77. And then so I listened to the whole set and they named what it was, Boston More Than a Feeling. I was like, that is absolutely awesome. There's something about it. It was a song about, yes, it was about, you know, somebody breaking up and Marianne walked away and everything. But it was also a song about being young, and it was the mixing and the guitars. It was just absolutely fantastic. I'd never heard anything like it before. It was really a new era in rock. And so hearing music like that on FM, I went out and bought the album. A couple weeks later, I went to a record store and I bought the first Boston, and then when the second one came out, I bought the second Boston, Don't Look Back, and I still have those albums. They still sound good. And here's another thing. The way radio is done now, so it's on a hard drive somewhere. It's a computer, you know, playing the song. But coming through on a tuner like this, on an analog tuner, with capacitor coupling and just the way it was designed, I swear it improves the sound. It doesn't sound like digital, some compressed digital file. It just sounds wide and alive. Tell me I'm wrong, but this vintage analog equipment smooths out the digital hash and makes it listenable. Just an opinion, and it may be all in the head. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening.